Alright guys, welcome to Let's Play welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Empire with me, Qualification. This is part 18 now, and we're on round 54. We have suffered no losses nor made any kills. We have 2 decisions, 71 reports. Full-blown time of confidence. We have, I think, like 110 word right now. Only 1 turn left of that. Okay, Schwarzbund has declared war on us. We've completed the development of our medium tank, discovered heavy tanks, got an entrench card, investor backing, interesting, influx of private credits. Oh, okay, that's just a version of private investment, I'm sure. Another one. Alright, so let's take a look at the history. This is our border with them at the start of the turn, so let's go forward until we get to them violating it. There was a battle here, but we were able to hold them off, just a few dogs. Huh, did they not actually attack us? I don't think they did. I mean, maybe down there. You can see we have very good intel on them now that our spies are inside of their territory. Do they have any metal mines? Recycling, oil drills, farms, turbine. I don't think they do. So we're not alone in our complete lack of metal resources, at least from what our spies can tell us, and it looks like we have pretty good intel on them. That's funny. I mean, they do have this that's getting them some metal from the recycling facility out in this Scab province, but that's kind of funny. Waldau's a farm. Yeah. Oh, it's a private, little tiny private city there. Interesting. Just a farming community, though. So, wait a minute. They can actually farm here? No way. That might just be... What's the temp? 32C, so that's too high for actual farming to occur. Anyway, let's see. Did we get our stuff built out here? We did get this built. We did not get this built. However, it looks like it'll be built next turn because we're actually getting stuff out here. If we look at the supply, well, let's check our operational logistics. We're green. All that's green. We're green all the way out there. This is fine. Cool, cool. Then let's look at used points. Do we not have enough, or is it just... Okay, we're getting the full amount of points we need to this facility, I think. We're very near to it with these supply bases. We do have a private oil well that's giving us oil now. They're already upgrading it to the level 2 because they have an insane amount of private credits. 11 grand. So they have declared war on us. Interesting. Well, we have troops in the cap who can just kind of go up to the border and start pushing it. And we have these guys who can do that and just kind of hold the line on the road here. Do we want to move up? I don't think so. This is just a militia. I'd love to know what units they have here. Maybe we have more spies we can play on them. Try to get as many spies into Schwarzbund as we can. 117, so it's 50-50 shot, more or less. Failed there. Failed. Try it again. Alright, we got one more. Okay, so our spies are up to... Well, we have more than 2 spies, but I think maybe they caught one or something. Can we maybe trade with Dunkelraum? No. Maybe we could get them to help us. I doubt it. Okay, only have to be a friend or an ally. Okay, interesting. Well, since we have these pleas of friendship, let's go ahead and play them on Dunkelraum. Because they're the ones who are going to actually, you know, be relevant for us. What's the odds of trading with them? Must have at least 40, so we're at 36. Okay. Sure. Oops, didn't mean to click management. Okay, let's take a look at our decisions. Autocracy, we're going to refuse. And we have a new model to design. So, what do we want to build? We have a lot of really terrible units. How did our tank shake out, our medium tank? Let's take a look at that. Like, our light armor is just truly an awful... no, actually, that's alright. It's not horrific. What was it that was so awful? Automated MG. What's our automated turret like? Terrible. Just terrible. Although, look at those stats. Even with 67 weapon design. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of firepower. Can you move these things, though? Do they have map movement? Immobile. They require energy upkeep, but not food. Interesting. We could maybe just plop one of those down. I mean, what's it cost for us to build one of these? Production cost. 87 metal, 58 IP, and 1 high-tech part. So high-tech part, yeah, we're not interested in that. Motorbikes, were these really bad? These might have been really bad. Yeah, they were terrible. With only 61 attack. But that's alright, because they don't need to be in combat. Was it our machine guns that were bad? Let's just see. What's our worst unit? Go to the weapon design column. Definitely the automated turret. Our artillery is pretty bad. Motorbike is bad. Our medium tank, not great. 75 on weapon design isn't great, but even with that, their hit points is 1164. What's the production cost on some tanks? 124.95. That's for 100 or for 10 tanks, I think. So if we wanted to just do an independent tank battalion, do we have the ability to do that? Let's see. Raise formation. Independent medium tanks. We have 70% of what's necessary. We need more metal. So we'd get 50 tanks out of that. That would probably crush everything our enemies could throw at us. I would like to get an independent motorbike formation. Why can't we do it? Oh, I'm not clicking in the right square. I need to click on the cap. Or, no, I do have it here on the cap. What's the reason I can't get this? Motorbike. Battalion. Need to be able to raise at least 50%. Well, I mean, we have all the Harleys. We don't have ammo, right, of course. We need to make some ammo. We need to make a lot of ammo, in fact. Let's make, like 1,000 ammo. Okay, that'll take 100 of each of those. 1,000 ammo, okay. Now those guys are out there. Let's clean up on this front real quick. We'll kill the dogs. So, what can we move? We can move him here. This guy can move here. This guy can move up here just to cut them off, and then we'll crush them from this angle. We'll just go in with everybody, and we'll kill them. And we got him. Okay. Took a few casualties, but it's alright. And here, we'll go ahead and crush these guys. Get our walkers and the machine guns in on it. Look at that. Just slaughter. Are we gonna get him? I think we are. Yep. Okay, good. I didn't want to commit our entire force to it so that we could still move a bunch of these guys around. Okay. This guy has movement, so let's move him back. The blue team is going to start heading over to the other border. The green team will stay out here to deal with this stuff, I think. Well, we'll bring the walkers over to the actual real fight. Militia can just keep exploring. Cool. What's this? Just a hot springs? Yes. Although we got some ruins here, that's cool. Green guy, just move you up. We have more green guys around here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna come over there. You're gonna come over there. Blue guy, you are part of the blue team, right? Yes. Okay, so he's gonna come back. And the green team will move up. Okay. Machine gun guy will pull back too. He's part of the headquarters. Anyone else I can move over here? Don't think so. Move you down. Okay. And let's turn off the operational logistics map. Turn off the use points map. These are mountains. I think it'd be pretty easy for us to hold this tile that we're sitting on, but I would like to be a little bit further back just so I don't get surrounded. I don't think they'll be able to surround from this tile. And we can just hold this position until the blue team gets there. One thing to look at, what's the per turn upkeep cost on a medium tank formation? It requires... Oh, interesting, we can actually raise this. Oh, because they wouldn't be fully reinforced, but we could raise 54% of it right now. Before we do that, I want to just check the actual oil upkeep cost on it, because I know tanks are extremely oil thirsty and we don't want to drown our supply. Where are we at here? Model. The all-rounder. 46 fuel per hex. So you can see that's extremely expensive. Even to just move from here to the front would be a lot of hexes of, you know, movement. We may want to nationalize this oil well just in light of that. I think I'll let them upgrade it first. Then we can nationalize it. We'll take a little bit of administrative strain. I mean, how much private oil are we going to get from that? 250. We're already getting 244. So we are getting a sizable amount just from the private version. We do want to develop something. Mechanized artillery, I think we are going to want that. APCs would be really good. Bazooka, we do need some kind of anti-tank stuff. What do we want to do? We don't want to bother with heavy tanks. We have an upgraded version of our MG. Do we have upgraded infantry weapons? We did discover gas-powered, but I don't think we have researched it yet. Correct. We are in the process of researching it. We're going to get power banks. Okay. Just looking at a lot of stuff here. Okay. Maybe what we do is we raise a formation here of independent infantry for very cheap. That'll give us privates 2. Well, we have a MG infantry. Where is that? Independent artillery. Artillery and motorized. Motorized artillery, this might be worthwhile to bring. Light tanks, we could do that. What's our actual light tank like in combat? I want to check that. Apologies if you can hear a dog barking. It's just outside of my house. Let's go for our light armor. What have we got here? 320 soft attack, 4.2 fuel per hex. Really? Is it that efficient? I mean, that's really good. We do have a move modifier because it's too heavy, but I mean, that seems like it would be our ideal frontliner. The only problem is it has low HP. Yeah, its hit points are quite low. I mean, compare it to just infantry, and it's like privates 2 have 101, the light armor has 122, so it's pretty weak. But 320 soft attack, that would just slice through most of our enemies. I think maybe we have an independent light tank regiment. Not regiment, although we can't afford that. There's no way, right? Yeah, that would be too expensive. But we could do a battalion of light tanks. And I think we will. We'll do this with our blitzers. And there we go. So now we have 50 light tanks in the cap. We can have them come up on the road and we'll be able to just kind of use them there. I also wouldn't mind getting, if we have the stuff for it, I'd like to get another independent MG formation. Because we do have the stuff for it. Because these guys are really good at defending. Go ahead and raise those. So next turn we'll have them both move up towards the front there. Our gas bomber guy can continue through volcano territory here. And down in Exeter, someone did suggest that I incorporate this zone. Pays much less tax and keeps its local culture. So if we incorporate it, then we're going to get impacted by regime profile. I think it's pretty low on danger and fear, and these are starting to rise. So we should be okay if we want to do that. 4,000 points of logistics. I think maybe we incorporate this zone. Let's go ahead and call the governor. I think we can unincorporate it if it becomes a problem, but we'll just try it. Zone orders. We're going to incorporate this zone, so regular zone. Do we want more recruits from them? Not really. I'll increase the worker salary a little bit. That'll make people happy. We'll say recruit if shortage, never fire, because I don't want them to run out of workers. That's a problem in this zone. And yeah, let's go ahead and confirm. So that'll bring them up to low happiness. These guys are kind of mad about it, I think, because of... oh no, they're alright. Okay then. So, new model. Do we have enough testing on our infantry to make a meaningful change? Although we have no new techs for our infantry, although we maybe have combat armor now, actually. Let's take a look here. What is our infantry wearing? They're wearing enviro suits, so we can upgrade them. In terms of our design, what's their field testing at? They're ready for an upgrade. So let's go ahead and upgrade our baseline infantry. Build upon privates 2. Give them automatic rifle. Give them combat armor. Okay. And then we have these guys over here. Do we want to move them? Where's our recon buggies? We're gonna have those move up for the front. Might actually move them like that, and we'll start heading into this area. What's this asset here? Another recycling. So that's their cap right there. The other recon buggy, where is it? It's somewhere around here. There it is. We'll have him continue this way for now. We do need to replenish this guy with machine guns. But we don't have very much stuff. We don't actually have enough stuff to get another replenishment out of that, so we'll have to leave it be for now. Okay. Interesting turn. We do have a war on now. Any other strat cards we want to consider for the turn? And this lasts for Okay, this is the posture of an HQ, so our Supreme Headquarters, I don't know if we can play that on them. Fluid defense, siege, of course we're going to eventually use that, but... There's a reason this is impossible, but we cannot tell you. Alright, let's play one of these in Gap Mount. Found water deposits, okay. That's, I don't know why that would work on a water deposit, but sure. Very rare archaeological find, finally. Okay, good. So we do have archaeological stuff in the cap, which we can exploit. Where is it? Well, I think there's just a thing that you can check for that, but it's not here as yet. Anyway, we're gonna have to save up a lot of IP. Be good to get industry. Of course, we still have no metal. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this front. I think we can hold here pretty reliably. These units aren't strong, and I'm sure the enemy units are better. But we do have mountains to defend in, and if we get pushed back, we can just retreat on the road. We got a ways to the cap. And from the cap, we now have tanks and MGs coming up, and next turn we might do a new infantry brigade if we have the resources. So let's go ahead. Do we need to trade anything? Metal. 12 credits for a single piece of metal. That's crazy. Yeah, this whole planet is like, there is no metal. The metal that we're getting is the scavenged metal and demetallized metal. So in that sense, I'm glad that our antagonists here, that Schwarzbund does not have metal, because if they had that edge over us, that'd be pretty big. I mean, they are doing recycling, but you know, nobody has metal mines, so it's far less efficient. Even a level 4 recycling center is still, you know, pretty low tier. I'm surprised it was them that attacked us first, given that we had increased our relations with them. But then again, they may have not had anywhere else to expand to, realistically, and they are an expansionist. They could have attacked Dunkelraum, I suppose. Maybe they are. It's possible they're just at war with both of us, but I don't know if we're going to find out about that. Actually, we did see a battle between green and orange in that section of the world before. They might be at war and stalemated. I don't know. And come on, game. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? No losses nor kills. 4 decisions, bunch of reports. And 5 turns left until the time of confidence ends. We have completed the development of Privates 3 already. That's good. We have gained new stratagems. Let's take a look over here at the front line. They didn't move on us. What do they got here? Just a dome farm. And no movement over here either. So it's possible that they also understand the logistical cost of trying to invade through there is just absurd. But, ooh, what's this? What's this? Metal mine. Uh-oh. Hey, there we go. That's what we're going to steal. Nice. Now we are going to need to build a road to that to be able to collect from it. But that shouldn't be a problem. As for the light tanks, we'll have them move up. And these guys should maybe move down, and then we'll move back up just so we can claim that hex. Over on this front, the blue guys need to start moving this way. Green team can keep going there. The HMGs are going to come back. Walkers are going to the front. Because I know, although they are a hugely powerful thing to have, if we attack with these two, it says we have 5-to-1 odds. Let's just try it. Hopefully we can get it without having to use the walker. Otherwise the walker on its own could probably win. Yeah, we got it. Okay, good. And you guys are out of supply. Move you back. Okay, this walker can move back. And we have one more walker around here somewhere. Where is he? One here, one here. I know there's 3 walkers. Huh. Strange. So Lund, we're gonna have to build a road to the cap. So we do need to save up some points. What we might actually start doing now, since we have that. Well, we have a lot of things we want to do with our IP. What's it gonna cost us to put a dirt road up here? 600 points. Which we don't have. We could do that much. And then next turn we might be able to get the rest of it. 320 to go from there, and then that'll be easy to get, and then it'll be another highly expensive one. Okay, so we just do that for this turn. The buggy. Have the buggy move up like this. Okay. And the machine guns. We'll have them move along this way. We're headed to that front. Did we get our solar panels built? We did. Okay, good. In Bell. So now we can actually declare this to be a new zone, which we will do. It costs us 5 political points. Yes, reports to that. Zone of Bell. And this is its natural borders. And that's fine for now. So we're going to colonize, we're going to send as workers these guys. That's the logistical points that are available. We'll send all of them as workers. We are going to need, okay, we need to appoint a governor here. Instant firing a popular subject. People of Gatmount are upset. Okay, we're going to... I mean, Mr. Permamoon, we're going to have to just reverse your decision on that. So he doesn't like that, but his liking of us is somewhat high. We're going to refuse that motion. And we already completed our infantry, so maybe we just go straight to the MGs. We build upon them, give them the high-speed machine gun and combat armor. Okay. Do we want to upgrade it to Exeter? Probably not. I don't know if we need to build any asset level 3 buildings here. If we wanted to build the demetallizer, we have the solar panels we could build. That'd be nice. 1 round. We have all the resources for it. Let's build a solar panel here. And here, why don't we go ahead and build a recycling facility. 2 rounds. Do we have the metal? We do. But that costs IP. I don't really want to sacrifice that right now. We have our GR boys start heading back to the front. And then we can garrison with this recon truck for now. And that militia can stay there. Okay. Still have positive on our oil. Are they upgrading this again? Oh, they're still spending a turn doing it. I see. Huge amount of oil income from that, even as a private asset. I think we'll let that stay as a private asset. We can take the metal mine and cut off their metal. That's going to be delicious. Now, we won't be able to get the metal income until we get a road out there. But once we take it, I mean, the income from this, even at level 1, is 250 a turn, which means we're going to be getting like double what we get from the demetallizer for a level 1. All it costs is 100 workers. Well, no, it actually costs 1,000 workers. I think. Well, does it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 workers. Pretty sure the upkeep cost they're referring to there is during construction. Decision, do we want to upgrade that? So what is Exeter like right now with it being incorporated? We are starting to get the cultural adjustment score up. They're at medium civ. They're happy. That's not going to go up right now, but we could give them money to their private economy. We may actually do that. We have a strat card, a couple strat cards we can play for this. Zones. And we can give them investor backing. Okay, it's 3,000 credit. Maybe we do that over here. What's the... in Bell? Bell has no population. Just a workers here. So maybe what we do we have any people? We don't have the logistical points to do it yet, but what we will do with Bell is give it some credits. So we can play one of our strat cards on investor backing in Bell. That'll give them 2,200, okay. And then the other one we'll play in Exeter. So that's kind of a poor result. We can also give Bell a free zoo, so I guess we can do that. And any other cards we want to play commercial? We have a bunch of those, so we can just start increasing that. Do we have any other stuff we want to play? Private investment, that requires us to have a governor there. We'll ask us later about that. We don't need to upgrade it right now. Okay. Interesting turn. Very interesting turn for us. We did all of our movement over here. We moved our militia guy. Yeah, we moved our militia guy, moved the green team. Whole thing is coming together on that front. This guy, you know, we don't really need to move him. He can just kind of garrison this right here. Is he in supply? Operational logistics. Yeah, he's in okay supply in that square, so that's all right. So here's our first city that we've built. Population 1,100, 100% of those being workers right now. But we will have a real population soon. And we can start getting these scavs up and water mines if we wanted those, although we're not hurting for water or food for that matter. But this is very interesting. Now that we're at war with Schwarzbund, we know that metal is extremely scarce for everybody because of the trade window. You know, 13 credits a pop. That's the highest I've ever seen metal get, period. This might be one of the only metal mines on the planet. So we're going to take it next turn. There's no doubt about that. The question is, how long is it going to take us to bridge that to our cap? We already started the road here. We know next turn we're going to have to get 320 to get to that hex, which we will have. And then it'll be like 40, 40, so that's 80, so that's a total of 400 and something. And then another 320 to get to it. So it'll be 2 turns, probably, if we just focus our IP on that until we can get it. But it'll be worth it. Also, our light tanks, these guys are, I mean, they're so strong. Like, compared to even, so 320 soft attack, compare that to our walkers, which have 330. So this is the GR walker, the ultimate, you know, nuclear engine powered super walker. And our light tanks are basically punching at the same weight category right now. Now they are going to lose some organizational, operational HQ power because they're far away from strategic headquarters. We may put them under the command of the blue team guy, because he is a commander for this unit. But if we go to our order of battle, we can actually give him more than just what he has. He just happens to be called that. The MG Infantry Brigade can be upgraded to more than that. Anyway, so this is interesting. This is our troop totals over time. Let's actually look at one of these. Regime statistics, zone population, gap mount has gone way up. Look at Exeter over here with these just like roller coaster ride of horrible events killing a lot of people. We are starting to slowly increase now, though. Zone average happiness, very, very high. Look at that. Exeter, what a crazy, crazy little thing. Our manpower is huge. I'd love to know what the foreign countries are. We might get some of that now that we have that many spies in their stuff. Yeah, we'll probably get more info on that sort of stuff soon. We are tied for first with Hornbund, who we don't even see. Schwarzbund is in third, second place is Dunkelraum, and then last place is Folkreich, although who knows where they are. Here's our troops count. So we have a lot of regular troops, and here's our seasoned troops. Veteran troops, we don't have a whole lot. The militia, you know, we still have probably about half of our army as militia, but that'll be dropping. Manpower. That's fascinating. Look at that. Here's our resources. There's this line is our metal. This little pinkling down here. Look at that. Our water and our food. And what's this white line? Is that that's food? Okay. So that's water, ammo. No, this is fuel. Okay. Green is IP. And we stockpiled it. Okay. Cool. Neat to see. And our BPs have dropped a little bit, but they're kind of going back up again. Political points, that's obviously been kind of consistent right here, around 100. Our size is up to 543 in what we control. It's cool. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. I'll be interested to see what kind of feedback you guys give about the war with Schwarzbund. Any advice or thoughts are welcome, and we'll see you in the next one.